Hey Basant family, welcome back to our kitchen today. We are doing a really cool recipe. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a 12-ounce cowboy ribeye steak. It's dry season, and the coolest thing in this is I'm gonna show you how to make cowboy butter. It's seasoned butter. You put it on parchment paper, you put it in the refrigerator, take it out and season the steak with it in medallions. It is a cool recipe, but it is definitely Basant style. So I'm gonna go over the rough ingredients really quick. We have fresh chopped garlic, chopped up parsley, diced onions, red chili flakes, coarse black pepper, granulated garlic, salt. I'm using 12-ounce bone-in ribeye steaks, about 1.5 inches thick. I have room temperature butter. Butter has to be room temperature so you can mix all the seasonings in, and lemon juice. So, all the ingredients are in. It is simple and it is awesome. So let's get this cool recipe started. Recipe for the steak seasoning and butter, I'm gonna have it in the description box as usual, so you guys don't have to worry about it. Now I'm gonna show you how to season the steak. Salt to taste, or about 2 pinches if you guys are watching me on each side, because the steak is super thick. I'm gonna do black pepper. I love the taste of black pepper on a steak. Granulated garlic. You can either mix all these seasonings together and do it in one time, or do it one by one. I wanted to show you guys for the video, but I like to do individually. And my coolest thing is crushed red pepper. Now steaks are seasoned. So this is what you do. You just push all the seasoning in so it doesn't fall off and it stays intact, and you're gonna put them in the refrigerator. And repeat the same process on the other side of the steak. I'm gonna press it in. Steaks are beautifully seasoned. I'm gonna show you the other side too. Look, the trick, nothing falls off. Seasoning stays in. We're gonna put them in and we're gonna let them rest for about 2.5 hours or 2 hours. It's up to you, but and then we're gonna have the steaks ready. Come down here and look. They are seasoned beautifully. So what happens is they're gonna hit the grill, super hot grill. The fat's gonna start to render out. The seasonings are gonna just infuse in the meat, and it is gonna be amazing because it is Basant style. So we're gonna let it sit for about 2.5 hours, and we're gonna start working on cowboy butter. The recipe for this I'm gonna have in the description, so no worries, and I'm gonna get started with the shallots. I want you to use a 1/4 shallot diced. Use 2 teaspoons of chopped parsley, flat leaf. You can use Italian parsley too, if you like. We're gonna use 2 teaspoons of fresh garlic. So I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon coarse black pepper and 1 teaspoon salt and 1/4 lemon juice, just a little hint. Now, I'll just mix it in really, really good. And I'm gonna show you the coolest trick after this. I'm gonna take the parchment paper and I'm gonna take butter, put it right in the middle. Make sure you get everything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just roll it. And fold it from this side and make it up. Exactly what you want. So I'm gonna put it on a second layer. Fold the side and then fold the side. Nice and tight so it forms a shape. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes so it can solidify. So when we make the steak, we're gonna cut a medallion and we're gonna put it on the steak. It is so cool. I can't even tell you. You have to see it. So for sides, we're gonna do grilled corn on the cob. I had it boiling for about 20 minutes and then I'm gonna put it on the grill. But before we put it on the grill, we're gonna season it with butter. They're ready. You can see they're nicely seasoned. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to my favorite part. We're gonna start grilling. I have the grill on for about 400. That's exactly what you wanna hear. I love cooking on high heat and dry rubs. So I'm gonna cook each steak about 2 to 2.5 minutes each side, and we're gonna flip it. Right now, we're gonna let the grill do its job. We're gonna check on the steaks. Wow, look at that. While the steaks are cooking, I'm gonna start cooking corn on the cob too. I parboiled it like I showed you earlier, and I gave it a little bit of basting with butter. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna cook evenly, and it's gonna get this beautiful grill mark on it that I'm gonna show you. Corn on the cob is getting done. It's almost ready. I like a little extra char on it, so I'm gonna cook it a little bit more. Wow, this is exactly what you want on it. Nice and sweet and buttery. I love this. And the steaks, I've turned the heat on them. They're perfect, medium to medium well. And it smells amazing. Corn is ready, and I'm gonna take them off and let them rest before we start serving. This is exactly what you want. Get the smokiness of the grill, butteriness. Guys, steaks are ready. We've let them rest for about 15 minutes. Now we're gonna move on to my favorite part. We're gonna start slicing them. I'm gonna debone them. Just grab the bone. Just slide your knife across it. Don't hack. That's exactly what you want. And after you slice it, grab the steak, you put it on the serving platter. Water. Remember I told you to put it in the refrigerator? Look how awesome it is. I love this part. Sometimes I mess it up. Today is one of those times, but no biggie. Look at that. That's the log. You gotta set it down. So now what you do is you cut little medallions out, just like this, and you put it on the steak. So the heat from the steak is gonna melt the butter, and it's gonna hydrate it. And when you're eating, I want you to picture your guests. They're on each side of the buffet line. They're eating the well done stuff on the front, the not so well done on the back. The steak and the butter is melting a little bit, and you're getting this nice, juicy, buttery steak, Basant style. I want you to see the butter melted completely from the heat from the steak. And I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of more parsley, because I love that fresh flavor. So I'm gonna cut the corn in half. This is it, guys. Everything is done. The steaks are cooked, and the smell from the fresh seasoned butter is just amazing. Over here I did medium rare, in the middle I did medium, and on the end we did medium well. We're serving it with grilled corn on the cob and red skin potatoes with salt, pepper, fresh herbs, and olive oil. This is everything I love cooking. This is the food I love making. High heat, dry seasonings, and grilling. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe because I had a great time making it. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and we will get you guys next time, Basan style. We're gonna take it for a spin. I'm dying to try it. Wow, it is so tender and creamy, and then when you get the fresh seasoning, Basan style. I'm gonna take a bite of the corn. Off the hook.